It's time now for the announcement report for this Thursday, May 14th, 1992, station WHYY, Channel 12, Wilmington, Philadelphia. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. Here's what's happening. Olympia and York filed for the equivalent of bankruptcy protection in Toronto after 3 months of negotiations with lenders. The possibility that the company's office towers in Toronto might be seized by bondholders that pushed the Rackmans to seek the court protection. The filing is unlikely to cause much further harm in the U.S. property market. The Rackman brothers are as legendary as they are mysterious. Efforts to pursue an investigation against BCCI were then delayed, and frustrated by it, just the prominent officials of former federal prosecutor testified, raising further questions about the government handling of the case. NOL of Pemex has been ordered by Mexico's president, who faces public anger over the state's oil company responsibility in the fatal explosion last month. Descendant shareholders jolted Sears Roebuck management, registering sizable votes on various key issues. Coors said it had planned to spin off its shareholders in its non-brewing businesses, which had sales of $544 million last year. Intel share prices dropped sharply after its company announcement that there would be slashed prices on its 486 SX chip by more than 50%. The GAO said 22 American drug makers received $8.5 billion in federal tax credits in the 1980s for a job created in Puerto Rico, doubling the amount that the company spent on payrolls there. No commercial endorsements followed by Christy Yamaguchi's gold medal for figure skating. That may be changing. Lee Iacocca, in his last address as Chrysler chairman, knows that might want to demand a battle station in a trade war against the Japanese after he retires. Mr. Whitaker faces a challenge at Colts Monoraz and the company's outdated manufacturing. The Cap said its earnings rose nearly 11%, while Land's End said its income was nearly tripled. Our digital equipment, Kenneth Wilson has a penchant for squaring off competing activities to its spur innovation. As the New York Times and a delivery operation sit down for trucks that could end their dispute with drivers, each participant in a strange twin vulnerabilities. The FCC has proposed doubling the number of TV stations nationwide that a single company may own and allowing a company to own more than one station in a single market. Initial claims for jobless benefits rose by 10,000 to 424,000, reflecting in the fragile state of the recovery. Business increased their sales by 0.5% in March, but they also built up their inventories by 0.4%.
Back then, the Rangers won that series. It was in 1973. Richard Nixon was president.
The stock market declined broadly after the report on rising jobless claims. The Dow fell 23.10 to 3.
Were led by a young Canadian named
1,368.88. Prices of Treasury securities were mostly lowered, slowest rated as chances faded for any Fed rate reduction to. The dollar is rebounded against most currencies in light trading as markets continue to focus on the interest rate outlook. The price of soybeans and grains closed mixed. Maytag and Leo Burnett are celebrating 25 years of appearances by the lonely repairman. The violence in Los Angeles has done what economic arguments and moral preachment fail to do, to force the nation's attention on race, poverty, and jobs. With the Macy bankruptcy, Medical Price, a mutual fund manager, is thrust into the limelight. Stocks, the Dow closed at 336888, down 2310. Dow 130.15 yen, up 55 yen. Oil 20.55, down 21 cents, and bonds 7.86%, down 0.02%. That's gonna be it for the now business report for this Thursday, May 14th, 1992. I'm Peter Wiggins. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.